Well, here we are at Thumb Butte Park, and to show you a little bit of the park, on Wednesdays it's free parking, and as you can see it's wildly popular. And this is more parking and camping back this way. If you need directions to this, they have restrooms right here with running water. Now the mountain I'm going to walk up is right here. That's Thumb Butte. I'm going to walk up that right now, weather permitting. And over there, I don't know if you can see, but there's the trail that I'm going to walk up. So I'll stop and show you things along the way to see that are interesting. Here we have the ponderosa pines, like in the Bonanza, the old Ben Cartwright. And a lot of these got burned away with the fire that came through. And there's the mountain there. And part of the way, most of the way, the trail is pretty well maintained. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it started snowing on the trail, which is kind of weird in October to see snow coming down. I'll try to keep going further. Right there is where I'm trying to get to the top of, but with this weather, I don't know. It's getting pretty dark and cloudy. But when I get past these trees, these are oak trees here. Here's the valley out here. And there's a storm coming in right here, which I don't like. I'll check back later. Here's the snow coming down. The little, looks like little pellets. There's a lot of them. Here's a view outside the trail. It's sunny over there, but I keep walking into weather. There's where I'm trying to get to the top of as we keep going up the trail. The further up we go the trail, as we start to go up to the Thumb Butte Park, trail gets pretty rough and rocky. I wanted to show you this. It gets a little tight in places. Big hill there. Big rock to climb up. Almost fell backwards. But right out here is the other side of the mountain, and that's Prescott itself. It looks like the snow is coming down, getting a little break in the clouds, and we'll keep going up. Well, this is as far as I can go today because they got the trail blocked off for eagle or something nesting. But here's the top of Thumb Butte, so we're just about there. And now here is the other side of the valley, Prescott Valley, which is a pretty good view. We're up quite a ways here. And I'll head down and show you downtown Prescott. Oh, just point out one other thing. The trail up here is kind of tough to walk up and down. It's kind of tough to negotiate, so I wouldn't recommend wearing flip-flops up here. Over in the distance, they just kind of walked away. There's a small little herd of camel, which is kind of unusual to see up here. You know, they don't mingle with the Mustangs too much. And we're still heading back down the trail. I'm going to go down the trail another way and show you some different stuff. There's two ways you can come up here, and I'm going to go down the other way. Right here we have, these are common in Phoenix, but this is the prickly pear cactus. I'm not a big fan of them, but that's what they look like growing in the wild. This tree is called an alligator juniper. It's pretty common up here. It's got a pretty neat bark on it. And it's starting to clear up a little bit. We're coming down, there's Thumb Butte, we're coming down. We're going down this trail, which isn't paved, but it's not as steep as the other one. It's a little longer to get down, but it has a little bit different views, so you can go all the way around. When you come up Thumb Butte, you can go all the way around it. And if you need directions to it or anything, just email me or contact me at my website. Well, all of a sudden the weather turned ugly. We're getting a lot of snow, a lot of stuff coming down. So I'm going to have to kind of hustle on down the trail to get to the car so I don't get wet or anything. But you can see there's a lot of snow building up on me. At least for an Arizona guy. Because I don't have my snowshoes or anything up here. So I'll check back with you later. So here we're coming down the part where the ponderosas caught on fire and a lot of them burned out. You can see like the stalks sticking up. Then they had a beetle that came through and ate up a bunch of them. But you can see the trail and stuff starting to turn white, which is pretty cool. So I'll check back later. Right here, these trees with the red bark, these are manzanita trees. And they grow pretty big. There's a bunch of them over there. And there's one over there. A few there. And there's where we were. We were on up the top. We were right where that, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a tree up there at the top. That's where we were. And we keep heading down. The weather's starting to get a little better. So I think next stop will be look at all the snow up here. Next stop will be Prescott. Downtown. Here we are in downtown Prescott. This is the Yapka County Courthouse. It's like a park-like area. And across the way, there are all kinds of shops and businesses. As far as shops go, they specialize in a lot of antique shops or shops with just old stuff in them. I'm not a big fan of those. But if you have somebody that likes to shop there, across the way here is the old, what they call the Whiskey Row, which Prescott was kind of known for. It was like a row of saloons. They made a Steve McQueen movie here. And that's kind of nice. The trees are starting to change colors. Let's see if I can find some more stuff to show you. This here is the Whiskey Row across through here. There's this Matt Saloon, the old Palace. July 4th, they have a rodeo up here in this town. And a lot of people come up. There's all the cloudy weather we're having today. Let's give a view of the whole area. And here we have downtown Prescott. Now I think I'll go over and eat a hamburger. Where I'm going to go to eat is the Prescott Brewery. It's right here across from the park out there. And it's one thing nice, you can go in here and eat. If somebody wants to, they can shop till their heart's content. Which I don't like to do, but I do like to sit and maybe watch people shop. This particular place goes up 3 stories of shops. Well, I'm going to go eat a hamburger. You can't go wrong with this hamburger. It has artichokes, cheddar cheese, sour cream for a topping, and good fries. Well, I'm going to hit the road and leave Prescott here after a great dinner. And here's the town. One last look of the down there is the Whiskey Row. That's the courthouse. The sun's out now. It'd be nice for driving. Bye now.